Hello and welcome to Herald TV News at 3 with me, Tasleem. The number of COVID-positive cases in BITS Pilani Goa campus have gone up, while in the first instance, the number of cases reported were 24. The cases have now almost doubled. The number of positive cases are now 42. All the cases have mild or no symptoms. But 4 students from the first lot of 24 cases have recovered. The offline classes have been called off and mass testing is going on.
The number of COVID positive cases in BITS Pilani Goa campus have taken a steep jump to 42. In the first instance, the number of cases reported were 24. All the cases have mild or no symptoms.
None of the positive students are actually having any symptoms.
Okay.
So it's only isolation that is the completion that they have to do. So now out of the 24 cases which were found till day before yesterday, till 30th, 4 have already finished their isolation. So now out of those 24, only 20 are active cases.
Okay.
Now between yesterday and today, we have another cases which were added. So 22 altogether again.
Okay.
But even those cases are all asymptomatic. So it's matter of only completing the isolation.
Okay. Okay. So, but now, what are the steps you have taken? Because being a campus, an education hub, there are lots of students that are coming in. Parents also come. Few used to come in and go. Plus, lots of members of the faculty. What are the safety measures that the campus has taken in focus, like safety measures of all in the campus?
When we started to get the positive cases. At the same time, we actually started with our online classes. Then all the physical get-togethers were cancelled. So the movement of faculty, students, and everyone else actually has been brought down.
Okay.
So that there is no mixing of the residents of the campus. But now, since none of the positive cases which are active are having any symptoms, and they are under isolation and under close monitoring by our own medical team, and also with the help of local PHC. The regular activities as such are going on, but they are not, everything is not in the physical mode. In another 3-4 days, this number will reduce drastically. So the 24 cases that we had initially found, by 5th, actually, they will complete their isolation. And then by 8th and 9th, all the cases that we have found till today morning, all will complete isolation. Now, the restrictions that we have implemented are actually implemented as of now till about next 2 weeks. So for next 2 weeks, there will be no physical classes, no physical get-togethers. And I think all this will help.
The upward spiral of fuel prices by the oil PSUs continues unabated, with fuel prices hiked by 80 paise per litre on Saturday. The price of petrol is now 103.78 and that of diesel is 94.67. The total increase in the fuel prices is now by rupees 7.20 over the last 12 days. The hike in fuel prices started on 22nd March and has continued over the last 12 days, unabated, casting a heavy burden on the common man and triggering a price rise leading up to Gudi Padwa, the Hindu New Year.
The upward spiral of fuel prices by oil PSUs continues unabated. The price of petrol is now 103 rupees 0.78 paisa and that of diesel is 94 rupees 0.67 paisa. The total increase in the fuel price is now 7 rupees 20 paisa over the last 12 days.
आम्ही सरकाराक सुद्धा ब्लेम करूंक शकना, कित्याक ते पेट्रोल हे आमच्या इंडियेक तर पिकाना. जर आमच्या इंडियेक पिकलेले जाल्यार आमी सरकाराक ब्लेम करूंक शकताले. तरी सुद्धा आमच्या BJP गव्हर्मेंटान आयज येयल्ली आसा पावरान गोंयांत, तेंच्यांनी हेजेर कितें तरी कंट्रोल दवरपाक जाय.
कितें मिन्स कशें कितें कमी करपाचें?
मातशें कमी करपाक जाय न्हू. तो सामान्य मनशाक परवडना. आमकां आयज जर एक पणजेसून घरा वयतलो जाल्यार 1 लिटर पेट्रोल 100 रुपया घालचें पडटा. आतां 102 रुपया जाल्लें आसा.
आनी कितें वाडटलें अशें दिसता तुमकां?
आतां गव्हर्मेंटाचेर आहा न्हू.
आणि बाकीचे गॅस बी जसो
थोडो कितें वॅट बीन काडूंक मेळटा जाल्यार पळोवपाचो गव्हर्मेंटान.
आणि गॅस बी वाडले जाल्यार तेचेर
गॅसाक आतां कितें म्हणून सांगपाचें. गॅसूय आतां कमर्शियलूय वाडली आनी डॉमेस्टिकूय वाडली.
ओके जाल्यार फाटले 8-10 दीस पेट्रोल अशें वाडत आसा 80 पैसा आनी कितें तरी आतां टोटल 7 रुपया वाडल्यात. हाचेर तुमचें कितें मत आसा?
पेट्रोल वाडप हे जावपाचेंच आसलें. जे युक्रेन आनी रशियाचें जें चल्लां, जें वॉर चालू आसा ताचो इफेक्ट हो जाल्लो आसा. इंडियन गव्हर्मेंट तशें व्हडलें कांय करूंक शकना. कित्याक तरी पूण तेंचे प्रयत्न चालू आसा की स्टेट वचून पेट्रोल हाडपाचें. हे सगळें खर्चीकूच आसा आनी थोडे आमी सोंसचेच पडटली. आमी पळयलें की लास्ट 2 वर्सां आनी पेट्रोल वाडत आसा. कित्याक तर हे सगळी मोनोपोली चालू आसा. इवन US तेंची तकली तेंची चालू आसा. मिडल ईस्ट कंट्री आहा. पेट्रोलाचेर सगळें चल्लें. पण आतां एक बरें आसा की आयजूच हायड्रोजनाचेर गाडी सुरू केल्या. आयज तेंचेर टेस्ट ड्रायव्ह घेवन पळयली सेंट्रल मिनिस्टरान आमच्या गडकरीन. आतां पळय ताका पर्याय कितें तरी काडचोच पडटलो. कित्याक पेट्रोल काय आमच्या कडेन ना. आमकां रेस्ट ऑफ वर्ल्डा कडेन आमकां तेंचे कडेन वाट पळोवची पडटा. पूण आतां इलेक्ट्रीक कार येयल्ल्यो आसा. आमी आतां ऑप्शनाक वयचें पडटलें आनी पेट्रोल आमी थोडे तरी कळ सोंसचीच पडटली. कित्याक पेट्रोलाचेर नांव घेवन जर आमी तर गव्हर्मेंटाकूच ब्लेम केलें तर जावंक शकना. कित्याक बियॉन्ड कंट्रोलूच आसा तें. म्हणून आमी थोडे तरी अशेंच काडपाक जाय. पूण गव्हर्मेंटानूय त्याच बरोबर थोडे टॅक्सीस आसा त्यो थोड्यो कमी केलो जाल्यार आमकां पेट्रोलाक आमकां सवाय पडटली. थोडे जे वॅट आसा वॅट कमी करपाक जाय. स्टेट गव्हर्मेंटानूय करूंक जाय आनी सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंटानूय करूंक जाय. म्हाका दिसता सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंट थोडी करता पूण स्टेट गव्हर्मेंटानूय आतां थोडो जर हे केलो.
People from all over Goa celebrated the auspicious festival of Hindu New Year, Gudi Padwa, with great joy. The festival marks the onset of Spring Festival and is celebrated on the first day of the Chaitra month to invite prosperity and good luck. Herald TV wishes everyone a very happy Gudi Padwa. Here are the visuals of the Gudi Padwa celebrations in Panjim and Mapsa.
Jai Shivaji! Jai Bhavani! Jai Shivaji! Jai Bhavani!
इतिहास हा त्यासाठी स्मरण करायचा असतो आणि तसाच्या तसा वास्तव इतिहास आपल्या समोर येण्याची गरज असते. तुमचा इतिहास म्हणजे पराभूतांचा इतिहास आहे, शरणागतांचा इतिहास आहे. तुमच्यातल्या भांडणामुळे तिथे इंग्रज प्रस्थापित झाले असं झालेलं नाहीये. शेवटचा जो किल्ला लढला गेला, शनिवारवाडा लढला गेला, तो ब्रिटिशांनी तो पूर्ण उतरेस्तोवर त्यांनी ठरवलं होतं मराठेशाही पूर्ण संपल्याशिवाय इथे आपलं राज्य प्रस्थापित होणार नाही. आणि त्यानंतर सुद्धा जिथे कुठे संघर्ष निर्माण झाला तो पहिला महाराष्ट्रातल्या मराठी माणसांनीच केला हे लक्षात ठेवा. मग ते उमाजी नाईक असतील, रंगो बापूजी गुप्ते असतील. रंगो बापूजी गुप्ते हे कुणाला माहीतच नाहीये. प्रतापसिंह भोसले नावाचे जे आपले शेवटचे छत्रपती होते, शेवटचे म्हणजे त्यावेळेला ब्रिटिशांनी हरवलेले, त्यांचे हे वकील. प्रतापसिंहांनी त्यांना असं सांगितलं की तुम्ही लंडन मध्ये जा आणि तिथं आपलं गाऱ्हाणं गा. इंग्रजीचा काय म्हणतो आपण, इंग्रजी भाषेच्या बाबतीत काही तोंड ओळख सुद्धा नाही.
BJP State President Sadanand Tanawade alleged that the Congress Legislative Party post was auctioned by the Congress. He also said Michael Lobo has shown the capacity to spend the money he made when he was BJP minister and thus is the CLP leader.
Sadanand Tanawade says Michael Lobo joined the Congress 15 days before election and has now become the CLP leader. Congress has auctioned the Congress Legislature Party leader's post. Michael has shown the capacity to spend money which he made as BJP minister, Tanawade said.
त्यासाठी आम्ही पळयतात की काँग्रेसचो अध्यक्ष गिरीश बाब चोडणकार ताणें राजीनामो दिल्लो आसा आनी काल आमी पळयलें, आज न्यूज पेपरारूय पळयलां आसतलें, आज काँग्रेसची परिस्थिती कितें आसा. काँग्रेस पार्टीन ज्या मनशान निवडणुकी पयलीं 15 दीस पयलीं ज्याने पार्टीन प्रवेश केलो तेका आज काँग्रेस पार्टीचो अध्यक्ष केल्लो आसा. कारण काँग्रेस पार्टीन आपले अध्यक्ष पदाची पावणी केल्ली आसा. जेका तांच्यांनी पाटकराक अध्यक्ष केल्लो आसा तेका ह्या गोंयचो थिवी मतदारसंघातलो कार्यकर्तो वळखपाचो ना आनी काणकोणचोय कार्यकर्तो वळखपाचो ना. भारतीय जनता पार्टीचो सदानंद तानोडे तुमचो अध्यक्ष ह्या गोंयच्या 40 मतदारसंघातल्या कार्यकर्त्याक वळखपाक शकता. ही आमची ताकद आसा. कारण पार्टीक पयशे आसप तेका अध्यक्षपद दिवप ही पावणी ही केवळ काँग्रेस पार्टी करपाक शकता. ज्या मायकल लोबोन ह्या पार्टीक दगो दिलो, ह्या पार्टीच्या खुस्तार ह्या भारतीय जनता पार्टीच्या आधाराचेर ह्या सरकारान पयशे गेले आनी ते पयशे मोडपाची ताकद दाखयल्ली आसा म्हणून ताका लिडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन केल्लो आसा. ही परिस्थिती ही काँग्रेसची आसा.
While the rest of the world and India comes to Anjuna to party, it is the locals who lock themselves inside in order to get away from the deafening loud music since December 2021. The residents were assured by bar owners that they won't be facing any issues regarding music, but this was not the case, as people have been struggling to find peace and quiet for months now.
While the rest of the world goes to Anjuna to party, the residents are locked up to escape the sound fury. The deafening music makes it difficult for residents to enjoy a peaceful late evening in Anjuna. Shutting doors and windows also are of no use due to the tormenting sound.
So initially what happened, this particular restaurant which just opened the end of December. So they started with very loud music. We were initially told it's just a restaurant and bar and no people will be facing any issues regarding to music or any other thing. But as they started, all of us started having this music issue actually, because they were playing extreme loud music. They used to start in the evening from 5 o'clock and they used to go at 12 or beyond 12 also with the same volume. It wouldn't come down even after like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock because they used to have a good crowd. So to entertain that crowd, they had a very, the music was always loud. And because of this, we started having a problem because initially, I think everybody were quite thinking that, maybe it's just December. So it's going because of that, because everybody knows what December is in Goa. But then later on, we realized that it was going even the other times, which was not acceptable because we all realized that this is not just a weekend party, what is going on, or it's just for a few days, but this is happening every day. And it was not tolerable anymore because, one person can, I think, go through this, go to the, hear this music, maybe for 2 days, 5 days, not every day. Now it's been almost months that, this music is going on.
Tell us a little bit about what you face in the evening. Say, for instance, around 6:37 when you come back home from work and the family is settling down, what do you face?
Okay, so I actually work from home. Right. So I work for a US company. So our work starts only in the evening at 5:30. Right. It goes until 2:30. So the moment I sit for my work, all I can hear is that loud music coming in my room. Although we close the windows, the doors of our house, and you're sitting in one corner of the house, but still that music is impacting you. Right. So when I'm sitting on my work and I have to concentrate and listen what is happening because we have meetings and stuff, it's not possible to do both. Right. You're hearing it, so it's like your ears are already bursting out because of the music. Your head is going mad because you're hearing an unwanted music. So your ears start paining, you start getting headaches. Now this is what I go through. Now my parents were there. Now they are old. My father has diabetes. My mom has a high blood pressure problem. So for them it is even more difficult. My father has taken a retirement from his work because of health issues so that he can rest. Right. But now, ever since this music is happening, because evening is the time, I think all Goans, we want to sit in the balcony and just, relax. Enjoy over the relax and open, have that breeze, just enjoy the evening basically, which he is not able to do anymore. Because
so you're saying all your evenings are gone?
Absolutely.
The nuisance of loud music is not only affecting the elderly and sick of Anjuna, but youth who work for foreign companies. One such youngster is Alton D'Souza, who works from home for a United States-based company, says that the loud music which plays till late night affects his work calls. You can watch the entire debate, The People's Fight Against Noise Pollution, on Herald TV and Herald TV YouTube channel.
Residents from Anjuna are badly affected due to the loud music playing in bars till late night. Loud music also affects youth who work from home for foreign companies. Alton D'Souza, who works from home till 9:30 p.m., says that the loud music affects his work hours.
I work at a US company. I do work from home, so my calls are mostly at night or not like. My job ends by 9:30, so I am in a role of audit, so my calls are recorded, and I cannot show to my bosses like so hard music like my calls get recorded and they listen to my calls, and like it's very difficult to explain them like what we are facing.
Exactly. So have you faced questions from your employees in the US? Do they ask you that when you are on calls, why is there constant music blaring in the background?
Yes. So initially it was a fight to reduce the volume, which turned into a fight of sorts between like this incident.
Right.
Yeah. So like we only wanted them to reduce their volume, but this wouldn't have happened if they have just initially reduced their volume and police had taken some action.
Mormugaon Port authorities berth 10 and 11 will be privatized since the port cannot invest much money. With this, big players such as Adani or Jindal are likely to take over the berths. The maximum capacity of the port is 6 million tons, Deputy Chairman G.P. Wright told media on Friday. The financial condition of the port is not good. We are also looking for multi-cargo to be exported from berth number 9, which was handling iron ore cargo.
Mormugaon Port authorities berth 10 and 11 to be privatized in the near future. Mormugaon Port is presently handling a maximum of 3.5 million tons cargo. The port is looking to make berth 9, which was earlier handling iron ore, a multi-cargo berth. Mormugaon Port Authority Vice Chairman G.P. Rice said the port will implement a Ro-Ro project, river cruise and ropeway project. He also said that many initiatives are being undertaken under the Sagarmala initiative. He also stated that a new fishing jetty of 500 meters will be constructed.
So, there are some rumors that are speculation in the market saying that the berth number 10 and 11 has been given on privatization for...
No, we have to go for privatization because the long run, the port cannot invest much. So, its capacity is, rated capacity is 6 million. So, we reach maximum 3.7 million. So, we are not...
so, berth number 10 and 11 are going to be privatized in the near future?
Near future.
Sir, is financial condition of MPA is good, or what is the position of the financial?
Financial condition is not good because see, our basic minimum requirement to meet our financial is about 25 million got handled.
But
so
you are going
to 25 million handled, there will be some constraints.
So, berth number 9, you are speaking of redevelopment. What is the cargo that you are looking at for that project?
It's mainly for iron ore only. But here given option for the other multi-cargo because iron ores for the last 10 years we are seeing it. There is no guarantee. Sometime will come, sometime will stop. That's why I give opportunity for cargo. PT is totally depends on mine for the last 100 years maybe. After 2000 we identified some other cargo. 2000 line mine stopped. Thereafter the port cargo has come down from 50 million to 11 million. So iron ore definitely it's important because without iron ore we can't cross more than 30 million. The maximum you can do only 30 million.
So as of now, there were plans for ropeway and Ro-Ro projects and all that. So anything on that front, anything is developing there?
See, Ro-Ro project we already awarded work in that Ro-Ro also there. And as we heard that the IWI developing so many floating barges. From here, the river cruise experience they can have here also. As for what you call ropeway project, it is given to IPRCL. For the last 2 years because of COVID, they could not come here and do studies. So definitely they will come and establish. The new government has come, we will have to develop with them.
Sir, and you're also talking about an extended or a new fishing jetty for the fishermen. The present jetty that is housing all these traditional boats and canoes is in a dilapidated condition. So will that be discontinued and it will be shifted there? Or
that will be discontinued because that is very near to port also. Pose a security threat also. That's why the way we are thinking keep the what you call boats other side of this one, so that they are not a threat to the boat also. Okay. So we are providing about 500 meter length berth.
So
tourism, what you call agriculture ministry also wanted to support.
So what about the fishermen? With the fishermen lobby? Have you all met them?
Earlier we already entered into a MOU. Now when we get environmental clearance when they are starting work, definitely we will dialogue with the fishermen. Of course, what you call what do you call
Rehabilitation.
giving the rehabilitation and all things, state government.
Story by Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Commercial LPG cylinders have become costlier from April 1st. LPG cylinder prices have been hiked by rupees 250 from April. The price will now stand at rupees 2,250. In the past 2 months, the price of a 19 kg LPG cylinder was hiked by rupees 346 per cylinder. Early on March 1st, the rate of a 19 kg commercial cylinder was increased by rupees 105. On March 22nd, its price was reduced by rupees 9. Restaurant, eateries, tea stalls and other constitute the largest user segment of a 19 kg cylinder.
From April 1st, commercial LPG cylinder to be priced at rupees 2,250. 19 kg commercial cylinder prices have been hiked by over rupees 250. Restaurants, eateries, tea stalls constitute the largest user segment of commercial cylinder. Inflation burns holes in pockets of common man as commercial cylinder prices have increased to rupees 2,220. Eating out will be costlier as restaurant prices will increase. Fuel hike with gas price hike will further crush the common man.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.